this once and just kind of another one of her. Hey OG Cherry, another one of her. Dude, I've heard things that I won't talk because minors, like, we don't mess with minors here, so we're not gonna talk about that right now. What was D Kane's bail? So his bail was $50,000. So I didn't know. Oh, thank you, OG Cherry. Sorry, I didn't see it. I'm trying to put my Labubu back in his little cage. So yeah, she was saying a while back she wanted to adopt, but I don't think, you know. Oh, Panda, girl, let me tell you, I started off by doing English and Spanish, but I don't think Ash bailed him out. But let me tell you, my Spanish is not like Mexican Spanish, kind of, because I grew up here. So I would get so many comments bashing my Spanish that I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. Like, after a while, it's not worth it. And then my mom watches my content, and I don't want, you know, I don't want her to see all that. Like, people are so wild. Like, sometimes they say the worst enemy of a Mexican is another Mexican. You know, so that's why I didn't do the videos. I don't do them in Spanish anymore. Thank you, OG Cherry. So, but if it's important enough, I'll do it. Because when I used to talk about, ¿cómo se llama esta muchacha? Daisy 89. When I would talk about Daisy 89, I did a lot of the videos in Spanish, and people are wild. Yeah, the internet is so mean sometimes. You know, you can only take so much, in my opinion. And then I would do the videos in English and Spanish. So when you translate over right away, I started making a lot of mistakes in English. And then, of course, that would go kind of crazy too. So I'm like, thank you, Sinej. Yeah, the internet is wild. But I think it's because, like, if I'm talking about stuff that people in Mexico are, then I think that's why from the beginning Ash needs help. Oh yeah, we've all been saying Ash needs help. She just doesn't want the help, like, at all. And then I got stuck on the Ash Trevino side of TikTok for a little bit, which was like possibly a mistake. But it's just like, you know, when you've never met anybody or been around anybody like Ash, like, seeing everything is crazy. Oh yeah, yeah, finally closed. So, I mean, it's crazy. But, I mean, she knows she needs the help. I mean, one good thing Myra did in her interview is ask Ash if she would ever go to therapy. And, of course, Ash said she wouldn't. So, she doesn't want the help. You can't help somebody that doesn't want help, you know? That's just the thing, you know? And that's why... Oh, man. My cat's hair ended up in the cage. Sorry. Why us Spanish and Latinos sometimes we're mean to each other? Yeah, we are. We could be. Moody Santos is moody today. He's on his man period. Did you know there's such a thing as a man period? Scientifically proven. There's such a thing as a man period. So if your guy's if he's ever acting kind of weird, you're just like, you know what? He's on his man period. We're gonna leave him alone. Give him a little bit of space. Ash is enjoying the attention. Yes and no. Harmony, I am gonna say one thing because I know all this is affecting you. He did apologize. He said it wasn't his intention. He was asking people not to be talking of, like, send you messages like that. Yeah, that's what I saw in his live today. So hopefully that helps, but I would just let it go, honestly. Some people just grasp onto one person and just, like, not let go, you know, and I think that's where you're at right now with that. Yeah, the Resilient Jenkins are going to lose custody of Deshawn because Stephanie already broke the court order of not posting Deshawn. Like, she posted him this morning, you know. I know it's so good for him. Like, he needs to go be with his mom, you know, because he's not, you're 7 people living in one room. It's like a studio, kind of, you know. Hey, happy Friday, Maritza. Just after a few hours, I know. I was like, oh my God, I can't handle her mouth or the rules. I think that's why they get along, no? That's why Stephanie and Drew get along, because none of them want other people besides each other to tell them what to do. Hey, Ivy Queen, how are you? Birdie knew what she was getting herself into. She's been following Ash long enough to know who Ash is. So that's kind of crazy. Hold on. I am going to do that. 2K has already been tagged is all I am going to say. I'm not sure tagged in what, but I think, you know, I don't see the point of him doing that. Hey, Shelby, I don't see the point of him going off on you. It's like, I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more, but then to a certain degree, if I talk too much about a person, then it becomes about, you know, on the videos about you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's an issue, honestly, between you and Shelby. Hey, Chelsea. And I already have enough of my beef with him, and that's what I'm going to talk about in a little bit, to just not want to get involved in it. I know, I'm so sorry. It seems so mean, but trust me. Hey, happy Friday. And I think this is enough. I kind of want to get it out of the way. But I know I was being messaged this morning that certain people keep saying that I'm racist, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, sometimes we just don't want to, and it's because there's enough of this issue with me and him, and I'm being called that for, like, I said 2 things about, because look, I have a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of stuff, and you know, we're all in our own path of healing, and one of the things that really triggers me, because I suffer from anxiety and depression, and I have to be very honest about this, is when there's a lot of people talking, or people talking really loud with an aggressive tone, it triggers my anxiety, and my first instinct is to leave. I don't care who is saying it, who is doing it. That's one of my biggest triggers. Another one is when people poke, like, they want to get my attention, don't poke me. Like, it leaves me feeling messed up for the rest of the day, you know? So, I made a statement about 2 people that talk like that. 2 people out of a lot, though. I've said it about Carla. I would never go live with Carla. Why? Because she's always screaming, and that she would be screaming at me. Or I've entered lives when people are going off about me and screaming at me, and I leave. But it happened to be that 2 of the people that I mentioned are African American, and I'm being called a racist for mentioning that. Like, you know, and it's like, it's not the color of the skin, is the tone, the loudness, you know? I'm not gonna mention names. I mean, and this has been going on for months, but I feel like right now, like today, that it kept going on, it really bothers me. So I just want to just make that point. I'm not a racist. I'm not an artist. I grew up in Southern California. We have everybody here. I wasn't raised to hate people. I was raised to love people. I'm naturally a really, like, nice person, but at the same time, I have to stand up for myself, and when I stand up for myself, that's when people decide to just go after me. But I used to be a doormat. Like, people would just walk all over me, and I wouldn't care. I kind of still am sometimes, to be honest with you. I forgive people. But yeah, that's exactly what I didn't even know, because they're saying it's a microaggression. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a microaggression, you know, like, because I don't look at the skin tone. For me, it was the tone, the loudness. It triggers me, and I'm not going to go into details of what I've been through for that to happen. But what made it, I think, more upsetting for me right now, and I really don't want to be the person crying on live, because I really hate that, but going after Latinas right now, specifically me, I'm not going to talk for anybody else, but right now, where our people are being targeted, they're being, you know, racially profiling. I have to carry my green card every single day with me on my phone so I don't get kidnapped. You know, so you're gonna say I'm racist because I don't like the tone or people screaming when we're being racially profiled, you know? And it's not as bad because I'm in Southern California. We're everywhere, you know? But that really bothered me today, because it kept going on. And it started because I went on somebody's live to support somebody else, to support Sun Moon. I went on the live to support Sun Moon because he was there. He's a good kid. He's really smart. You know, he's been doing this project for so long. And literally just because I went in, I entered him. As soon as he left, I left. And then they went off on calling me that. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like, there's bigger things than just saying you don't like the tone of somebody, you know? So it's been going on for long enough that today I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to have it anymore. You know, we're going through so much, and you know, obviously everything that's going on right now with immigration and all that stuff, I've been open with you guys that it affects me. I can't talk about it. I can't post about it because I have my appointment coming up and they're checking social media. But I was posting about it when it started, you know, and then having to stop it was really upsetting too, because you feel like you're not, and this is not about Carla. Like, not being able to talk about it makes you feel, or it makes me feel like my hands are tied. So I just don't think about it. I don't look at the news about it. But I know enough. I have to carry my green card, and I have to tell my family members to do the same, because obviously we're Mexican, you know. So attacking Latinas right now, I'm gonna tell you, that feels racist. Why attack me right now when we're being racially profiled for not wanting to talk to people that are speaking loud, which I don't even care what color they are, you know? So I think that's the only time I really want to talk about it, because I don't want to be crying on here, guys. I just come on here to like have fun with you guys, and that's it, you know? So I guess because everybody's asking, I'm not racist. I can't handle people that talk loud. I don't care what color of their skin. I don't care where they're from. Just loud talking triggers me, so I run away from it. And I made the mistake of saying that more than once, but apparently two people were African American, and I'm not racist towards African American. Are you kidding me? When all this started, have you seen the people that have spoken out for us? I'm gonna be honest, and I was gonna do a video, but my hands are tied. I can't do videos. The people that were talking for us the most are African American content creators. I mean, I can't remember his name right now, but his platform grew from like 2,000 followers to I don't know how many million followers right now, because he's the loudest one, like fighting for us. Every single day he would post, and he's like a huge like a huge fan of Carla, not Carla, sorry, Claudia Sheinbaum. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, those are the people that are fighting for us the most, and it's so beautiful to see. So why am I gonna be racist against the people that are like standing up for us? Are you kidding me? You know? And I guess the other part that I'm being called at is because I guess I was in a panel and people were commenting, but you guys, okay, I don't get like thousands of people on my lives, but when you're on a live that gets thousands of people, the comments go really, really quick. Apparently I didn't see one comment. Thank you, Sin. I didn't see one comment of somebody saying something about that, like somebody actually being racist. I didn't see it. Like, nobody saw it, so they're being called that because they didn't see that comment. Like, what? Thank you. You know, and then I guess there was another panel when people were saying racist things, but I don't even know what panel they're talking about. So at this point, I don't know what panel they were talking about, but I wasn't there, because if I would have been there, I would have been the one standing up for, like, hey, don't be acting like that. And then I'm being called out because somebody else, apparently Mechon, probably said something racist, and I haven't said anything. Bro, I haven't seen anything. Just because one person sees something or two people say something doesn't mean everybody saw it. So I'm supposed to go looking every single day for who's acting that way? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, if you see it, of course, I'm a huge person. If you see something, say something. But if I don't see anything, how can I say something? Yeah, everybody wants us to be guilty by association, and it makes no sense. Like, the racist problem is huge right now with our people being attacked. That's it. Like, yeah, there's other people that can be racist, and yeah, call them out when they're doing it. But calling, like, you know, I'm just like, at this point, I think it's like they're just looking for people to call that. And it's really weird, because I think you calling people that is actually, in a way, it's them being racist too. You know? It's just, it's so stupid. I know, and trust me, there's been panels of people talking about me. It happened a few months ago for weeks on end. And like recently, I went to one panel and somebody said they're talking about you. I went in, a bunch of people were attacking me, talking loudly, and I left. I don't even know what races they were, but they were talking about me, like they were attacking me, and I left. So like, am I racist against everybody in that panel because I left? Like, it's insane. It makes no sense. Yeah, there's so many interactions daily. There's so many lives that go on. It's insane. There's lives that go on in the middle of the night. Are we supposed to know what happens in the middle of the night? So I just wanted to, like, it really affected me today. Thankfully I had therapy, or else I probably wouldn't have been able to come on live, because it's insane, you know? I just went off on this girl's post about, oh, are you talking about that Dior lady? That was crazy. No, Rose, there's a difference. There's a difference. We're talking about somebody's chisme, but calling somebody a racist, there's a difference with that. There's a huge difference, you know? You're on everything. Yeah, but there's a difference though. Like that girl Dior, she's mad because I made a video of her saying that she's lying about Ashley Vigneault's mom. Okay, she